I really don't think a happy home can exist without true love between two people. So I want to call off our wedding right now.
Say what?
So, yeah, it's official. This wedding isn't happening anymore.
Wait, please, can we talk this over?
I'm Keiichi Sato. Today is meant to be my wedding day with my fiancée, Ayami. Hey, Ayami, I'm all ready. Where are you?
Keiichi, I've been considering things. I honestly don't think a couple can create a happy home without true love. So I want to call off our wedding right now.
Say what? No way. You're really going to cancel today, of all days? When we're having our wedding?
I'm with Shu right now, my coworker. I'm not into this whole business marriage thing with you. I really want to marry Shu for love. I know I came up with this plan in the first place, so I'm super sorry about that.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel, then I guess there's nothing I can do.
Keiichi? The ceremony's about to start. What are you doing out here?
Keiichi, you look great in that tux.
Thanks, Yui.
Huh? Are you alright? You look kinda pale.
Hey, Keiji. I can't find Ayami anywhere. I get the brides take their time getting ready, but if she's not here yet, she's going to be late for the whole ceremony. Keiji, did something happen with Ayami?
Ricky, Dad, actually...
Ayami did what? Ricky, you and Ayami were the ones who suggested this wedding, right? Now you're just dropping it on us like this? That's not right at all. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
So, yeah, the wedding isn't happening anymore. I'll go and update our guests.
Yikes! Getting stood up by the bride at the wedding? That's pretty brutal.
If what Keiichi's saying is true, then yeah, there's no way this wedding is going to happen. We should leave too.
I hope Keiichi is okay.
Wait a minute. I'll call Ayami now and...
She's made her choice and has someone else she cares about. So I'm pretty sure this wedding isn't happening. Let's not drag this out any longer. We can sort out the cancellation fees and our business arrangements another day.
Yeah, that's for the best. Now, if you'll excuse us.
And just like that, my wedding got canceled a few hours later.
Ayami, what in the world were you thinking when you canceled your wedding last minute? Do you even realize the chaos you created? The guests? The whole venue? It was a complete disaster. You agreed to this arranged marriage, right? What changed your mind?
At first, I thought maybe an arranged marriage could be a good idea if we could learn to be happy together. But I eventually figured out that if we don't really care about each other, it's just going to be awkward all the time. I don't want that. I want to marry someone I love. And Shu, he actually makes me feel important.
Honestly, forcing Ayami into a marriage for business reasons? That's just not right. She deserves way better. I'll do what it takes to keep her happy, so you don't need to stress over it.
What nonsense are you saying? You were the one who suggested this arranged marriage, Ayami. And now, since you canceled the wedding at the last minute, we have to pay the whole cancellation fee.
Hold up. There's a cancellation fee?
Yeah. I believed that marrying the son of Tokimeki Construction would be a great way for our company, Doki Doki Realty, to build a strong connection. It seemed like a smart move for business.
I get that you really wanted a marriage based on love, and I couldn't offer that because I pushed for the arranged marriage. But I thought this was what you wanted, for our company's sake.
Well, in the end, she picked me, so that's that.
I mean, sure. If I married Keiichi, we'd have a direct connection to his dad's business. But honestly, there are loads of other construction companies out there. We'll be alright without them.
Ayami, you're forgetting something important. Keiichi is in charge of his own company, Days Construction. This marriage wasn't only about strengthening our ties with Tokimeki Construction. It would have also brought us closer to Days Construction.
Whoa, wait. Tokimeki Construction and Days Construction?
They're some of the top names in the construction industry.
Hold up. Seriously? Keiji was that big of a deal?
No big deal. If we end up losing connections with those companies, that's just how it goes. Business is business. I'll win them over with a killer sales pitch. I'm sure I'll close some deals.
Aw, that's my shoe. Always full of confidence.
You're absolutely positive I can trust you with this?
Of course, trust me. A couple of days after that, Shu swung by my company, Days Construction, to share a business proposal.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shu Oshima from Doki Doki Realty.
I'm looking forward to our discussion today. So, this is the guy Ayami cheated on me with. Just perfect. This is gonna be pretty awkward.
We're hoping to join forces with Days Construction to discuss a new residential project. This area is right next to City A, where the local government is really focused on urban development. Our plan is to build homes for families to bring in new residents.
Setting up a new residential zone next to a city that's expanding? That does sound promising.
Exactly. It's a golden opportunity.
Yui, is something bothering you?
I'm not too sure about this area. I think I've come across some negative feedback about it in the past. I don't have the files on me, so I can't say for certain, but something about it feels wrong.
There's really nothing to worry about. Just keep in mind that if we don't speed things up, we might need to find a different construction company to carry on with this project.
If you're not totally convinced, Yui, let's take some time to look into it more before we jump to any conclusions.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Seriously?
Would it be alright if we went over your proposal for a bit? Yui is a great secretary, and if she's feeling uneasy about something, I'd rather be careful.
Well, I don't mind at all. But just so you know, this is a really good opportunity. It'd be better if you could get back to us ASAP. If we take too long to hear back from you, another company might grab the deal.
Got it. We'll get back to you soon.
This is the area Shu talked about in his proposal earlier.
This area? Wait a second. I knew it. You were right to be suspicious, Yui.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, Rika. Didn't Tokide Realty talk to you about a housing project yesterday? Can you pull up their documents for me?
Of course. Here they are. This project is quite extensive, so we decided to take our time reviewing it before we made a decision. They're looking to jump in right away on their part, though. How do you want to handle this proposal?
Their project location is right next to where Shu suggested for his idea. And their construction timelines are overlapping. So, if we want to partner with one of them, we can only pick one.
I did some research on the area. The land Doki Doki Realty wants to work on? It's got trouble written all over it. Especially this section. Take a look.
Yeah, if we decide to work on that project with them, we're going to run into a bunch of issues along the way. And honestly, Shu's construction estimate feels way too cheap for a project that has this many risks.
I think we should pass on Shu's proposal and just go with Tokide Realty instead.
Yeah, good call. I feel like their conditions are way more appealing.
I'll reach out to Shu and let him know about our decision.
And so, we turned down what Shu proposed. But a few months later... Hey, Satoshi! Good work out there. How's that housing project coming along?
Oh, Keiji. Everything's going super well. At this pace, I really think we can finish the construction earlier than planned.
Oh, that's great to hear. Thanks. Just like I thought, our construction team has some serious talent.
Tokide Realty has lined up buyers for almost all the properties. The area's closeness to the new city and easy access to transport has created a lot of interest.
That's great. It feels amazing to know that people are really looking forward to moving into a home you built.
Yeah, and I know I can count on your team, just like always. Keep up the amazing work.
You got it.
Hey, Keiji!
So, it's true that your company was the one working on this residential project, huh?
Oh, Shu and Ayami. It's been a while. What are the odds we're both working on projects so close to each other? How's everything going with yours?
Oh, don't even get me started. Since your company turned us down for the project, we ended up choosing Doyomeki Construction. But then, we faced a ton of issues.
Apparently, the place is prone to flooding when it rains heavily or during typhoons. So we had to elevate the ground before we could kick off construction. On top of that, there are mountains close by, which means we also need to implement landslide prevention measures. It's been a total nightmare, and we're really behind schedule. Oh, wow, I see. That seems like a tough situation. Yeah, we really didn't see all these bumps in the road coming. If your company had handled the project, it would have been way smoother. Working with Doyo Meki Construction has been such a struggle.
Keiji, what were you thinking turning down Shu's pitch? You had ties with my dad's business. Shouldn't you have chosen to work with us instead of some random real estate firm?
Wow, Ayami. You got some serious audacity to say that.
Just a reminder, you were the one who broke off our connection first, remember?
Well, yeah, but...
The second you pulled the plug on our wedding, your dad's firm was just another company in my eyes. I made my choice based on what was practical for our business, not because of personal reasons.
Shu, if Keiji was being fair with his choice, then you probably should have done a better job pitching your proposal.
Hey, I did my best. No, Ayami, you've got it all wrong.
Excuse me?
Even before Shu pitched his idea with us, we were already aware of the potential problems, like the low elevation, the chance of landslides, and a lot of other issues. We figured it would cost a lot more in time than he estimated.
Yeah, it was clear that the costs would be much steeper with all those risks, and finishing the project on time was out of the question. That's why we declined his proposal. It was clear that Tokide Realty's deal was the top choice, with way better conditions.
No way!
Keiji, please, is there any chance you'd reconsider? Your company has a solid reputation for construction work. If your team jumps in, things will go a lot more smoothly. Yeah, if my team were on it, they'd figure something out. Then, please. But we're already fully booked with other projects. So there's just no way we can take on a last-minute contract with Doki Doki Realty.
Absolutely. We're all booked solid for years ahead. If you're interested in working with us, you'll need to wait until we have an opening.
No way. So we're just stuck with Doyo Meki Construction?
If I had just held on to my connection with Keiji, this whole deal would have gone down a lot smoother.
Oh, and before I forget, there's something personal I want to discuss.
What is it?
I've already discussed this with your dad, Ayami. You and Shu are both responsible for the costs related to ending our engagement and the wedding cancellation fees. So, make sure you both settle the bill. Huh? So we have to worry about paying for that as well?
No way! I can't afford that!
And so, with their heads hanging, Shu and Ayami walked off, clearly feeling defeated.
You see? This is why I advised you to have a good relationship with Keiji. I knew this was going to happen.
I'm really sorry. I never thought it would change things for our business so much.
Shu, you looked like you had it all together when you pitched your proposal to them. What went wrong?
I took the time to break everything down so it was easy for them to understand. But Keiji recognized the risks in the project's development area and chose to reject my proposal.
Well, there's really nothing we can do at this point. We just have to carry on with the construction.
And so, Doki Doki Realty continued their project with Doyo Meki Construction.
Hey, do you have a minute? Every time it rains, the street in front of my house turns into a freaking lake. If this keeps up, my whole damn house is gonna flood.
We elevated the ground, so it should be just fine.
Oh yeah? Well, it's not fine. Even a small amount of rain makes me anxious. And if a storm or typhoon hits, what the heck am I supposed to do then?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I heard y'all put in some concrete on the hills behind our homes to stop landslides. But whenever it rains, the dirt keeps sliding down. Are you sure this place is safe?
I sincerely apologize.
Oh, I'm terrified to even live here. I'm ready to end my lease and start moving out immediately.
Wait, what? No, please. Can't you just give it another thought? Even after the residents got settled, the problem just kept piling on. Shu and Ayami were always rushing to handle complaints, but tenants kept moving out. Their business was really taking a hit.
I can't believe this is happening. I should have never trusted Yushu.
Oh, come on, Ayami. You were part of this project as well. Don't put all the blame on me.
Those two were always arguing with each other and eventually split up. Meanwhile, Doki Doki Realty was close to going bankrupt. And as for me, whew, we got a lot done today. Great work, Yui.
Keiichi? If you're not busy after this, how about we go out for dinner? I mean, since you're not with anyone now, I thought it'd be fine to try my luck, right?
Wait, what? It looks like there could be something developing between me and Yui. Thanks for watching until the end!
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
What? You do realize we're the ones that hired you, right? What? You do realize we hired you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at Tokimeki Advertising. Today, I'm attending a networking event with Yui Takagi, the company president's secretary.
I'm sure you're busy, Keiichi, so I apologize for suddenly asking you to fill in.
It's fine. The president wasn't feeling well, and I offered to take his place. I've noticed he's been overworking himself lately, so I wanted him to take it easy, at least for today.
You're very kind, Keiichi. Oh, you're with the firm we contract with, aren't you? You guys were invited too?
What?
Perfect timing. Is it possible to have the expenses handled by your subcontractors? What's wrong? Just accept it. What? You do realize we're the ones that hired you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What? Wait a minute. What's going on? Your company should be receiving work from mine. I saw you in your company uniform during the site inspection.
Yeah, I did work for a contractor with Tokide Design to get some experience. But I changed jobs, and now I work for Tokimeki Advertising.
Maybe you didn't know that, but even if you didn't, your attitude just now was a bit. Creating a hierarchy between employers and employees isn't appropriate. Your company's work succeeds because there are companies that take on jobs from you. That's how Keiichi approaches his work every day.
How unbelievably rude! So that's the precious daughter of Tokide Design's president? Huh. I'd heard rumors, but I never imagined it was this bad.
Well, whatever. I gotta get going now. That Keiichi guy? I wasn't aware that he worked for the prime contractor company. What should I do? This could put my company in a difficult position. And I don't want to cause trouble for my dad. No. I left in such a hurry that I forgot to apologize.
Megumi, is something wrong?
Kurahashi, didn't you mention that you were still sending work to Keiichi's company? Since our company has a rule that expenses are covered by the contractor, I went ahead and handed him the invoice. But then he told me he works for the prime contractor.
What? My team mentioned he was just their subcontractor. I'm really sorry.
Well, everyone makes mistakes. But I was so rude to him. What should I do?
It was just a misunderstanding, but I can't believe it turned into such a big mess. If this reaches the president's ears, my dream might just take one step forward. What was that all about?
Are you okay? Sorry I couldn't step in to stop her.
I'm fine. I'm just glad you're safe.
That's right. I mean, that was Megumi we were dealing with. It's a relief nothing happened. She's notorious for ripping into all the contractors her company hires.
Really?
Yes. Not only are the deadlines strict, but the design instructions keep changing. And just when you finally think the project is finished, she requests revisions, forcing them to redo everything. Because of that, the deadline gets pushed back again. And then she complains about the delay. Honestly, even though it's just work, it's still pretty tough to deal with.
Yeah, come to think of it, Tokide Design's been super behind schedule lately, and their quality standards have slipped too.
I see. In that case, we can't just leave things as they are. I'm thinking of scheduling a visit to Tokide Design for an inspection. Yui, would you be willing to help me?
Sure.
A few days later. Hey, Megumi, the client asked for more design changes.
Again? I get that they're a big deal for you, but isn't this kinda over the top? We're gonna be late again.
Well, it's the client's request. There's no helping it. No worries. If we push the subcontractors hard enough, they'll meet the deadline. I'm sure they'll understand. This is your time to shine, Megumi.
Fine. I guess if you insist that much. I'm not too keen, but hey, work is work. Thank you for your time. We're from Tokimeki Advertising.
We're here to take a look at how production and quality management are going.
What? Why?
We've actually received multiple complaints from clients. And you've been struggling with meeting deadlines recently, haven't you? As stated in the contract terms, if certain standards are not met or if issues persist, our company reserves the right to conduct inspections, provide guidance, and oversee management. Since there have been a lot of delays and a dip in quality with Megumi's projects, we're here to see what's up.
What? If word gets out that we're being investigated and management's keeping an eye on us, this will affect my dad's rep too. Now then, we'd like to start by conducting some interviews. Megumi, will you cooperate with us? Sure.
What should we do about that matter? If we don't hurry, it's gonna be a big problem.
Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, can someone reach out to the subcontractors about the design revision? Also, let's make sure they're on top of the deadline.
Wait, are you serious?
I know it'll be a tough job, but the client has to come first.
But keeping the original deadline will be extremely difficult. Maybe we should...
Enough. I'll contact them myself once the investigation is over.
Megumi was personally hired by President Sonoda, but things might get difficult. A little while later.
I understand the situation for the most part. I think sending someone over would be the best approach. What do you think, Keiichi?
I agree. How about bringing in a creative director? Also, Megumi, about your attitude earlier, I have to say, I was not too impressed. I noticed it during the networking event as well, but you tend to rush ahead a bit too much. Just now, one of the employees was trying to give you advice, but you cut them off. Listening carefully to these discussions can provide perspectives you might not have considered. That kind of awareness will help you grow in the future.
Yes? I sincerely apologize for my behavior at the networking event. And, also, for the trouble I've caused this time as well.
It's all good. You've done the reflection part, now just plan how to do better and don't fall into the same trap again.
Yes.
We should be good now. At least, that's what I thought at the time. But a few months later, I would realize just how naive I was.
Kurahashi, I can't believe this. The advertising project deadline you provided was off by 2 entire weeks. We're in crisis mode because of your error. Client called screaming about the missed deadline and our radio silence.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sure I communicated the deadline properly. Megumi, did you write it down correctly?
What? That can't be.
Look, I get that you're busting your butt for this place, but...
You're spinning your wheels a bit. It'd really help if you paid more attention to what's happening around you.
This delay could have been avoided if you had shared the deadline and progress updates with us.
No, this can't be happening. I've been working so hard trying my best for the company, and to live up to my father's and everyone's expectations. Why?
Excuse me, Yui called for me? What's going on?
Well, actually...
I see. So that's the situation. I sincerely apologize for the trouble Megumi has caused. Being the company president's daughter has led to various issues with her approach and work ethic.
That's not true. I've been following Kurahashi's guidance perfectly. Now is not the time to be arguing. Keiichi, what should we do? If we don't act quickly, we won't make the deadline.
Yeah, what's the current progress on the overdue advertising project? Let's all work together and finish it up as soon as possible.
What? No, it's fine. This is my responsibility. I can handle it on my own. Please let me.
Megumi, calm down. It's okay. This isn't gonna put your position in bad shape.
What?
I worked at a contracting company as part of my professional development, so I understand how tough it is to be a subcontractor. As I worked there, I realized something. Because we are the ones requesting the work, we have to be especially mindful of how we handle things. If the other party feels like we are making unreasonable demands, we will lose their trust. Even if they comply at first, without trust, a gap will eventually form. And if that happens, the company won't be able to function properly.
Yes, that's certainly true, but...
Also, just because a mistake was made, I don't think it's fair to place all the blame on one person.
What?
This delay is happening because Megumi took the wrong notes. That's why even you had to trek all the way here from headquarters. No matter how you look at it, Megumi is at fault here.
Look, all we know for sure is we're 2 weeks late on that final deadline. Finding the root cause and implementing countermeasures can come later. Kurahashi, it's not just Megumi. Whether it's me, Yui, or anyone here, there's a limit on what any of us can do alone. No one is perfect. That's why mistakes happen. But mistakes also give us opportunities to grow. I hope that through this experience, everyone here can learn and improve.
Keiichi?
Sorry if I sounded like I was on my high horse. Alright, let's work together and get this done.
Yes.
Thanks to everyone's cooperation, we managed to complete and deliver the project within a few days. Good job, everyone. We were able to finish and deliver it successfully thanks to all of you. Megumi, you worked hard too.
Thank you.
Alright, Yui. I'll leave the investigation and countermeasure planning to you. If you run into any issues, feel free to ask for help anytime.
Got it. Leave it to me.
To think we managed to deliver everything within just a few days. I mean, I'm glad, but I still have mixed feelings about it. Man, if that screw-up had cost the company money, Megumi's shot at being president would have gone right out the window. And if that happened, maybe I would have had a chance too.
2 weeks later.
The president wants to see me. What could this be about? Hello, Mr. Sonoda. It's me, Kurahashi.
Ah, sorry for calling you so suddenly. Kurahashi, is there anything you should be reporting to me?
What? No, I don't think there's anything in particular.
I see. Then let me ask you this. So Keiichi asked us to look into why the project got delayed. Turns out you're the one who gave Megumi the wrong deadline, which ultimately caused the delay.
What? That has to be some kind of mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. We have email records between you, the client, and Megumi. When Megumi confirmed the deadline verbally, she asked you to send a follow-up email to make sure there were no misunderstandings. And you did send that email, didn't you?
Did that really happen? I've been so busy, I don't even remember.
During our investigation, we also found that some of the instructions you gave were different from what the client originally requested for the design. Because of that, the design instructions kept changing, which caused a significant delay in production. Other employees, including Megumi, have also testified about this.
That can't be. But maybe, with how busy I was, I might have mixed up the projects and given the wrong instructions.
There are also other issues, such as your handling of projects since Megumi joined the company, and your behavior at social gatherings. Based on interviews with Megumi and other business partners, it appears that incorrect instructions and misinformation from you were the root causes of various troubles. We have also found evidence to support some of these claims. Honestly, you've made far too many careless mistakes. I trusted you, Kurahashi. Why did this happen?
Kurahashi, You were previously an executive at Tokimeki Publishing, and even considered a candidate for the next company president. But after the company went bankrupt, you were forced to find another job, correct?
Yes, that's true. I had been working hard for the sake of the company. The same company that took me in after that disaster.
But looking at how you gave instructions to Megumi, not only did mistakes keep piling up, but also, due to the misinformation, our business partners were treated inappropriately, which could have led to more serious troubles.
From the way you reacted earlier, I believe you didn't do this intentionally. Seems like you've still got some wild ambitions cooking even after that major job switch, right? Let's cut the crap. We both know you've been scheming to be company president this whole time.
That's...
Perhaps that desire unconsciously influenced the way you treated Megumi.
Kurahashi, you have contributed to this company for a long time. That's why I wanted to give you a chance to reflect on the results of your work. But I never expected you to answer so carelessly. You've known Megumi since childhood. I entrusted her to you, thinking that, of all people, you would be able to guide her properly without spoiling her. But things turned out differently. This is truly disappointing.
This is a misunderstanding. I never intended for any of this to...
But looking at how things have unfolded in the company, it's clear that under your direction, the situation has deteriorated. As an executive, you've openly doubled the abilities of your subordinates. This has created widespread anxiety amongst the other employees, making them fear they will be treated the same way. The workplace atmosphere has worsened, and overall performance has suffered as a result.
Kurahashi, the responsibility for the chaos you've caused in my company is serious. Your punishment will be determined based on the parent company's decision and approval from the board of directors. Until then, you are to remain on leave.
Are you kidding me? A punishment like that would totally wreck my career. I can kiss my dreams of running this company goodbye. If that's gonna happen, I'd rather just quit right now.
Mr. Sonata, please also consider some sort of punishment for me too. I blindly believed in Kurahashi, without questioning him, and I may have disrupted the workplace atmosphere and even caused damage to the company. Besides, if I stay here, everyone will only see me as President Sonata's daughter. For my own growth, I want to start from scratch in a place where no one knows whose daughter I am. And I want to give it my all, for myself, you know?
I understand. I also bear responsibility for leaving everything to others and failing to teach you the basics of being a working professional. Even when I heard rumors about you, I turned a blind eye, thinking my daughter would never do such a thing. Megumi, I'm sorry.
I never imagined that the rumors from this incident would make it impossible for me to find another job. My wife and children have left me too. How am I supposed to go on from here?
Even though I was demoted and transferred to a regional branch with a pay cut, I actually feel lighter, like a burden has been lifted off my shoulders. Alright, I'll take the lessons I learned from my failure at the main office and do my best here, for Dad and for the company.
Yui, you did great work as the creative director for Tokide Design. Even though you had delegated the duties of the president's secretary to someone else, you were still assisting me while handling both roles. That must have been tough.
It was nothing, so please rely on me more from now on. You can always count on me, Keiichi.
Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.
My bad. Well, you might as well make the most of your solo trip.
Thank you for bringing us together.
Huh? My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for an apparel company that mainly handles the import and distribution of international brands.
About next month's company trip, Tatsuya, I'm counting on you to organize it again this year.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure it's another exciting trip. Aoki from the sales department is in charge of organizing the trip. Every year, we traditionally go to a hot spring inn in Japan, but... Keiji, I've got some insider info. Got a minute? I heard from a reliable source that our company trip is being changed to Paris. I'm pretty sure about it. Wait, really? For team building purposes. This time, we're meeting up directly in France. It's also an opportunity to visit Blanc Tokimeki's headquarters in Paris. You're fluent in English and French, right? We'd really appreciate your help as a translator. Sure, I'd be happy to help. Great. Let's meet at the airport first. I'm counting on you, Keiji. And at the day of the trip. That's weird. No one's here. The last thing I saw was a missed call from Tatsuya before I boarded the flight. I've tried calling back multiple times, but I can't get through. Huh. The company trip is still set to take place at the usual hot spring inn, as planned. What's going on? My bad. I must have misunderstood. Apparently, it was just a possible business trip to Paris next time. Well, you might as well make the most of your solo trip. What? You're telling me I have to do this alone? That's just cruel. I called you back so many times. Oh, you did?
Aoki, that's seriously rude.
Yeah, sending Keiji to Paris all by himself is just too sad.
My bad.
Wait, you're Mr. Sato? We met at the Japan office, didn't we?
Nagisa, what a surprise to run into you here. She is Nagisa Shiratori, the CEO of Blanc Tokimeki, a luxury brand headquartered in Paris.
I'm surprised too. But why are you in Paris? Weren't you supposed to be with your colleagues?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
That must have been tough, but thank you for bringing him to me.
Huh? Wait, was that the president of Blanc Tokyo?
Since you're here, why don't you take a tour of Blanc Tokimeki's headquarters?
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you.
Tomorrow we have a business meeting about our branch expansion. If you like, would you join us? Your fluency in French and industry knowledge would be a great asset.
Me? Are you sure?
When I visited your Japan office, I was really impressed by your marketing skills. You have a deep understanding of Blanc Tokimeki. I've always thought it would be great to work together someday.
But this is such an important business negotiation.
No need to worry. I'll inform your president in advance.
In that case, I'd be honored.
The CEO? That's her? Yes. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's discussion.
Meanwhile, during the company trip.
Mr. Aoki, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Maybe you drank a little too much.
No, I'm good. Don't worry about it. That was definitely Blanc Tokimeki's CEO. What the hell is Keiji doing with her? Damn it, I can't focus on this trip. The next day.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce Mr. Keiichi Sato from Days Japan. He'll be joining us today as our interpreter and advisor. Please welcome him.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today.
Let's get right to it. Could you tell me more about the texture of this fabric?
Of course. This fabric incorporates traditional Japanese nishijin weaving techniques, blended with modern design elements. By combining silk with new materials, we've achieved both luxury and functionality.
That's quite innovative.
Yes, we went through multiple iterations to maximize the quality of the material. Good. Looks like my French is coming through clearly. It retains the signature luster and smoothness of silk, while also offering modern durability and ease of use. The fabric also features an intricate cherry blossom pattern, which can only be achieved through specialized weaving techniques.
Fascinating. The fusion of Japanese tradition and modern technology aligns perfectly with our brand.
The wholesale pricing is as listed in the documents, but we're open to discussing volume discounts. Our pricing model is designed with a long-term partnership in mind. ensuring a sustainable business for both parties.
Excellent. What about exclusive distribution rights for the Japanese market?
That's a crucial point. If we secure exclusive distribution rights, we'll need to make significant investments on our end as well.
If granted, we would actively invest in marketing, launch dedicated stores, and develop products tailored to the Japanese market. This wouldn't be just a product deal. It's a strategic partnership to establish Blanc Tokimeki as a brand in Japan.
I'm truly impressed by your passion and expertise, Mr. Sato. With someone like you in Japan, the apparel industry is bound to thrive. Let's discuss the details of the exclusive distribution rights.
All right, let's move on to negotiating the specifics.
And with that, the negotiations successfully concluded.
Keiji, you are amazing. I'm truly glad to have the opportunity to work with someone like you.
No, it's an honor to be of help.
Actually, we finalized the exclusive distribution rights for Japan today. It's all thanks to your efforts.
Huh? That deal?
Yes, this should be a major turning point for your company. Since you're here, if you have time tomorrow, I'd love to show you around Paris.
I'd love that. This turned out to be a really meaningful experience. I hope I get to work with Nagisa again someday. I had known about Nagisa since her visit to Japan, but seeing her intelligence and decisiveness firsthand made me admire her even more. Mr. Suzuki, we've secured the exclusive distribution rights for Japan with Blanc Tokimeki.
What? Are you serious? Everyone, listen up. Keiji just closed a major deal with Blanc Tokimeki in Paris.
Huh? Is that true?
That's incredible. I can't believe Keiji pulled that off.
Didn't Tatsuya's mistake end up sending Keiichi to Paris? Well, looks like it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, I guess so. How the heck did this even happen? Honestly, I was surprised by how things turned out. But at least my trip to Paris wasn't a waste. After leaving Blanc Tokimeki, I returned to Japan.
Thanks to Keiichi, our company has gained a major opportunity for growth. Let's celebrate tonight.
Yes!
Keiichi, I'd like to officially appoint you as the liaison for Blanc Tokimeki. This is at Miss Shiratori's request as well.
Keiichi, you did it.
Congratulations.
Nagisa. Yes, it's a huge responsibility, but I'll do my best. But seriously, how did he close a deal like that just because he speaks a little French? Mr. Suzuki, please, let me handle the new business development in Paris.
Tatsuya, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you do realize that things won't necessarily go as smoothly as they did for Keiichi, right?
I heard Keiichi spent a year in France as an exchange student during college. His language skills probably played a big role in making this deal happen. But if it's about negotiation skills, I'm confident I can pull it off too.
I get that you're eager, but dealing with overseas clients requires more careful handling.
Don't worry, I'll make it happen. We can offer you a better deal than our competitors.
Could you explain the delivery terms in more detail?
Yes, of course. A few weeks later.
Tatsuya, look at Clause 7 in this contract. It puts all the risks on our company.
What? That can't be right.
If we agree to this, the company could suffer serious losses. How did this happen?
I'm sorry. I must have misunderstood the finer details in English.
I warned you not to rush things. Your project is on hold for now. Understood?
Yes, I understand. Everything's backfiring. I was so caught up in achieving the target that I let the details slip through the cracks. No wonder this fell apart. Tatsuya, you don't have to force yourself to chase international brands.
Yeah, a deal like this isn't something one person can pull off alone.
You don't have to compete with Keiichi. Damn it. Tatsuya's fear of stagnation and impatient for career growth led to an unexpected mistake. I ended up stepping in to fix things. I went through the documents with Tatsuya and worked on a revised proposal. Take a look.
This is, a solid revision. You found a reasonable compromise the other party might accept.
I try to keep room for negotiation while ensuring our company's interests are protected.
Keiji, I'd like the team to observe your negotiation process and learn from it. Between this and what happened in Paris, I have to say, your growth has been remarkable. You're hardly the same person you were before.
That's flattering, but I still have a lot to learn. 1 month later.
I'm truly grateful for the deepening partnership between our companies. Keiji, thank you for today. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course, what is it?
The meeting in Paris wasn't entirely a coincidence.
What do you mean?
Nagisa had her eye on you, Keiichi. When she visited the Japan office 6 months ago, she was looking for someone fluent in French. And your name came up.
I was the one who arranged the meeting. I knew we couldn't pass up that opportunity.
I had no idea.
But Keiichi, you exceeded all our expectations. None of us thought you'd know so much about the brand's history.
However, I never expected you to end up in Paris. But in the end, it worked out for the best. I'm really glad I got the chance to work with someone like you.
The feeling is mutual, Nagisa. Excuse me, I heard everything. So, you're saying my careless mistake actually led to a good outcome?
In the end, your actions did benefit the company.
It all came together by chance, but it worked out in our favor. I realize now, I should have been more careful and made sure I had the right information. I mean, in the end, things worked out for the company because of me, didn't they?
Tatsuya, things may have worked out, but that was pure luck. And Keiichi's success was no coincidence.
What do you mean?
Take a look at this. It's a record of Keiichi's work over the past few months. When we visited the Japan branch, we analyzed all employees' records. Keiichi had been quietly researching our company on his own.
Mr. Aoki, what have you been doing for the company these past few months? So, you can't answer.
My performance has been one of the best lately. I don't see what the issue is.
Here are your sales records. The numbers are impressive. But there have been a lot of complaints after the deals were signed. It looks like you haven't been following up properly.
That
proves you haven't built any real trust with your clients.
Mr. Aoki, have you ever genuinely cared about the brands you work with? A deal isn't the end of the road. If the brand doesn't continue to bring value, the contract means nothing. Meanwhile, the French buyers were amazed at how much research Keiichi had done on Blank Tokimeki. They said they had never seen such a thorough presentation before and were truly impressed. That's why it led to a deal.
He may have ended up in France by accident, but the way he turned a crisis into an opportunity was truly remarkable.
Are you saying I don't have what it takes?
Tatsuya, even Keiichi wasn't perfect from the start. When he first joined, he struggled with self-promotion, but through hard work, he's grown into the person he is today.
What we value is dedication and integrity. Success isn't just about the results, it's about the process. That's what leads to long-term success. There's no shortcut to success. The only way is through steady effort, just like Keiichi has shown.
We need Keiichi's vision and dedication to help Blank Tokimeki continue to shine.
Thank you.
That's the bottom line, Tatsuya. Consider this a serious warning, but if something like this happens again,
I'm sorry. I was only focused on closing deals. I never thought beyond myself. Maybe it's time to go back to square one. After that, Tatsuya voluntarily asked to start from the basics again and was transferred to the training department. Meanwhile, I was promoted to head of the Blank Tokimeki division, and was set to learn the operations at headquarters. Wait, to Paris?
Yes, for a new product development project. I want to make use of your insights.
But for 3 whole months?
Of course, I'll be with you throughout. No problem with that.
No problem at all.
Then, it's settled. I'm looking forward to spending time together in Paris.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Our previous meeting ran long, so we'll need to reschedule today's meeting. I'll buy those parts.
What?
The name's Keiichi Sato. I'm a sales rep at Days Electronics. I came to Doyomeki Electronics today because they invited me to discuss a joint development project. But thank you for making the trip out here, but our previous meeting ran long, so we'll need to reschedule today's meeting.
Oh, wait. Reschedule? What do you mean? We had a confirmed appointment.
I apologize, but we're extremely short-staffed right now. It's just not possible to fit you in today.
I understand. If that's the case, I suppose there's nothing we can do about it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my next meeting.
Yes?
Sorry, the door was open, so I couldn't help but overhear. May I ask what kind of meeting you had planned for today?
I'm Yui Takase from Tokimeki Factory. I came here to pitch our logic semiconductors.
Logic semiconductors? I'll buy those parts.
What?
If you don't mind, can I take a look at your materials?
Yes, of course. Here you go.
This is incredible.
Huh?
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Keiichi Sato from Days Electronics. I'd love to purchase $10 million worth of these semiconductors.
$10 million? Seriously?
Absolutely. Well, this isn't the ideal place to go over it. Let's arrange a proper business meeting.
Sure. I was just about to head back to the factory. So if you'd like, you could come with me. I can't believe it. What kind of luck is this?
Oh, you're still here, Mr. Sato. Yes. It's a shame we couldn't move forward with the joint project, but maybe next time. Right. By the way, Mr. Sato, are you thinking about working with Tokimeki Factory? Yes. I just looked over their materials, and I'd really love for our company to buy their parts. Pardon me, Mr. Shinjo, but Miss Takase came here today specifically to meet with you. I just feel like it's not okay to cancel her appointment at the last minute like that. Apologies for that. We're short-staffed, you see. Well, even if we had the meeting, their parts are too expensive for us, so a deal wouldn't have happened anyways. But anyway, best of luck to you. And Miss Takase, sorry for the trouble today.
Not at all.
Shall we?
Yes.
We'll make sure to use every last part to its full potential. After that, Days Electronics officially purchased $10 million worth of parts from Tokimeki Factory. A few months later. This is our new PC, built with your logic semiconductors. Your factory's semiconductors outperform anything from the competition, making them perfect for both business use and gaming. The fast data processing has been a huge talking point among users. Thanks to that, sales have been fantastic.
Really? That's amazing! I can't believe our logic semiconductors ended up in such an incredible PC! And that they're reaching so many people! Thank you so much! We owe it all to you, Keiichi!
Come on, Yui. It's your factory that deserves the props for creating such awesome semiconductors. Right now, our company is exploring the development of AI-powered products. If you're interested, we'd love to partner with you and use your logic semiconductors for them. What do you say?
Thank you so much! We'd love to!
Meanwhile, over at Doyomeki Electronics, they also launched a new PC. But
Yasuharu,
about the new PC we just started selling? How are sales looking so far?
Yumi. Well, I'd say sales are looking promising. A few days later.
What is going on here, Yasuharu?
What do you mean?
I just looked at the customer reviews for our new PC. They're all questioning our so-called high performance. And instead, they're raving about the PC from Days Electronics that launched at the same time.
I see.
I was told you insisted on using semiconductors from Dokito Factory, but it turns out they're nowhere near as good as the one from Tokimeki Factory.
Well, you see, Tokimeki Factory's semiconductors are just too expensive. So I figured going with a cheaper supplier would help us keep the final price down.
If you were balancing cost and performance, then you failed. You should have valued Tokimeki Factory's technology a lot more.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, just make sure you do better next time. From what I hear, Days Electronics is working on a smart oven with IoT capabilities. We need to step up our game and develop something just as good. Or better. Yuta, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I want you to team up with Yasuharu on this next project.
Wait, Yumi, I'm perfectly capable of handling this on my own.
This is going to be a major development, so we'll need all hands on deck. I'd appreciate it if you two could work together.
I understand.
Let's do our best, Yasuharu. Huh? Are we heading to Tokimeki Factory?
That's right. Is there a problem?
Well, I heard that during the last PC project, you chose not to use their semiconductors.
Days Electronics is planning to use Tokimeki Factory's logic semiconductors for their smart oven too. If we want to beat them, we're going to need those parts. It's fine. I already got approval to outspend Days Electronics if necessary.
Really? That's impressive.
I've been doing this a long time. Just leave it to me.
Yes, sir. I sure hope this works out.
Meanwhile, we were already working on the smart oven project, with our engineer, Shin, joining the team. It's clear that for busy families, the demand is growing for appliances that make cooking easier.
If you could prep and cook with just your smartphone, that'd be a huge help.
The biggest concern, though, is security. We'll need to take every possible measure to protect personal data from leaks and unauthorized access.
Right. Our company plans to make security our top priority as well.
Absolutely. We want customers to feel safe using our products. Mr. Shinjo, what brings you here?
I actually came to discuss something. Would your factory be willing to supply us with your logic semiconductors as well?
Wait, what?
We've already secured approval to invest more than Days Electronics. We absolutely need your semiconductors.
What? Wasn't he acting all high and mighty just a minute ago? Now he's practically begging.
What's this all about? Why are you suddenly showing up like this? Not to mention you completely ignored me the last time we met.
I sincerely apologize for that. It was incredibly rude of me. So, Mr. Shinjo, what's got you intrigued by their parts all of a sudden? Could it be that after seeing how well our PC performed, you finally realized just how good Tokimeki Factory's semiconductors are? Come on, Mr. Sato, what are you talking about? That's not it. It just so happens that our new product requires their parts, that's all. Miss Takase, please. Would you at least consider it?
Consider it, you say?
Mr. Shinjo, I'm Shin Sawamura, lead developer for our semiconductors. If I may, despite having a scheduled meeting with us, you showed absolutely no interest in our semiconductors back then.
No, that's not true. It's not like we didn't care.
We only want to work with companies who genuinely recognize the value of what we create. I'm afraid we'll have to ask you to leave.
Wait, hold on.
Keiichi saw our semiconductors just once and immediately recognized their potential. That moment really turned things around for me, Keiichi. I'm so grateful for all the help you gave us back then.
Not at all. It's us who should be thanking you. Our sales numbers skyrocketed thanks to your incredible parts. Mr. Shinjo, I'm sorry, but if your order ends up cutting into our supply of Days Electronics, that's a real problem for us. So I'm gonna have to ask you to walk away from this deal.
Oh, I see. It's clear there's no point in pushing any further. What a waste. We were ready to invest a fortune, too. Darn it. If Tokimeki Factory won't work with us, we'll just have to find someone else. Yuta, let's go.
Yes, sir. A few months later, at a major electronics fair, both Days Electronics and Doyomeki Electronics unveiled their brand new microwave ovens.
Yasuhara, Yuta. So, how's the new microwave selling?
It's off to a strong start so far.
I hear the Days Electronics model comes packed with cutting-edge IoT tech. You can sync it with a smartphone app and handle the whole cooking process with a single button press. Gotta hand it to Days Electronics. They really know how to nail what their customers want.
Our microwaves might not match Days Electronics when it comes to performance, but we've kept the price low to make up for it. So our sales are right up there with theirs.
Seriously? I'm happy to hear that. By the way, in the end, you couldn't work out a deal with Tokimeki Factory for their semiconductors, right?
That's correct. We ran into some difficulties with Tokimeki Factory. After that, Yasuharu and I visited quite a few factories. And in the end, he made the call and found an alternative supplier. Honestly, I'm not totally convinced about the quality, but... Relax. With my years of experience, finding good parts is no big deal.
After that disaster with the PC launch, I was a little worried. But it looks like you've got things under control this time. Keep up the good work, okay?
Got it. Leave it to me.
However, just a few days later,
Yasuharu, we've got a serious problem. Customers who bought our microwave oven are reporting that the personal information stored in the companion app has been leaked. What did you say? It seems the microwave's network connection was hacked, and the server came under attack. What?
Yasuharu, what is going on here? I told you we needed to make sure our security measures were rock solid, right?
We did. We had multiple internal meetings to cover everything.
Internal meetings? You didn't bring in an outside security firm.
No, our internal team has been improving their skills. So we thought we could handle security in-house. Plus, it helped cut costs.
I already told you! Stop trying to balance cost and performance. We're nowhere near ready to handle this level of security ourselves. Ugh, I can't believe this is happening.
We've already contacted the team in charge, and they're working on an emergency fix as we speak.
Please also bring in outside security experts for assistance. I'll help too. Let's focus on getting this under control.
Yes, ma'am.
A few hours later,
Yasuharu, we've got another major issue. What is it this time? The server that supports all our IoT devices has gone down. This one also seems to be a result of the cyber attack. You've got to be kidding me.
What in the world is going on here? Yasuharu, I trusted you to handle this development. Why are we facing one disaster after another?
We just need to focus on getting through this for now. Yasuharu, what now? I'm in the middle of handling this mess. Mr. Sato from Days Electronics and Miss Takase from Tokimeki Factory are here to see you. What? What brings you here today? As you can see, this really isn't a good time for a meeting.
we have something urgent we need to report.
What is it?
It seems your company is currently overwhelmed with the data breach.
How do you know about that?
Actually, we've been flooded with customer inquiries at our company too.
What?
Because personal data leaked from your product, our customers are now worried. The same thing could happen with our ovens.
Excuse me?
It's clear the root cause of this issue lies in your company's lack of proper security measures. We need you to take immediate and appropriate action.
Oh, I understand.
If I may, could you tell us exactly what kind of security measures you had in place?
Well, that's... We handled the security internally this time. We thought it would help cut costs. Yuta, that's not something you should be revealing.
Are you saying that cutting costs led to critical gaps in your security measures?
Mr. Shinjo, if I remember correctly, you also said our logic semiconductors were too expensive, didn't you?
Well...
It's true that lower prices are a benefit for customers, but isn't it even more important that they can rely on the product for years to come? At our factory, we want our products to be something people can trust for the long haul. That's why we prioritize quality and performance, even if it raises the cost a bit. I was counting on you to see my point and recognize the genuine value in what we produce, instead of just focusing on the cost.
I feel the same way Yui does. I want to make products people can trust and use for years with confidence. That's the mindset I bring to every product I work on.
I feel the same way too.
Do you really? Mr. Shinjo, all you ever talk about is how to make things cheaper. You're so focused on cutting costs, you've completely lost sight of the people who actually use the products.
Oh.
You didn't just trample on the pride of the people who create these products, you also betrayed the customers who were looking forward to them and left them full of anxiety. This is not something we can just overlook. Our company is seriously considering filing a claim for damages against yours.
Ugh, no way.
Yasuharu, what do you have to say for yourself? I trusted you and put my faith in you.
Yumi, I'm sorry, but I can't work with Yasuharu anymore. Why does this keep happening? I've had enough.
Yuta!
Well then, excuse us. We'll be in touch again soon. After that, Doyomeki Electronics suffered massive losses from the data breach, and the company went bankrupt under the weight of enormous compensation payments. Yasuharu, clinging to his so-called years of experience, has been desperately searching for a new job, but no one will hire him.
I still have my mortgage to pay off. My wife left me too. What am I gonna do?
Meanwhile, Yui and I have already started working on a brand new product together. Great job at today's meeting. If you're free, would you like to grab dinner with me?
Well, yes, I'd love to.
Looks like we're getting a little closer outside of work too. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe!